there's a glass of water just behind your computer.
Oh, there it is. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you pour it just for me?
I did. I always do.
That's so, it's so sticky. Who's responsible for this? Who's responsible for this?
No.
I want to answer it.
You're always the pourer, so probably.
Oh, I think because I tried to pour one back in. Didn't happen very well.
Yeah, you did too. That's right.
Maybe it went okay. I don't know. I can't remember. Well, here's to, I don't even know what to say, kind of our last podcast?
Yeah, kind of.
We will explain in a moment.
Yes.
So to that.
To that.
Oh, I got smoke my nose.
Oh,
Somehow.
That's not good.
No, like, because I was scratching my nose and I had some on my
the
finger.
sticky. That's gross.
Ooh.
It'll wake you up in the morning.
That'll wake you up. And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another and possibly final Drunken Parents Podcast. A show where we get together, sit down, and have a couple of drinks and discuss anything and everything.
Yeah.
Usually about parenting.
Usually.
But today, not really. Well, probably, I guess.
Yeah.
Parenting in the sense that we have kids and we're somehow responsible for their lives. We got to make sure that, they're okay, that they live. That they live on.
Yeah.
The circle of life goes around.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. No,
it's kind of fitting. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways.
So, how was your week?
Okay. Yeah. I
ask you, you're like, you never asked me. Then I ask you, you're like, yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Should we move on, please?
No. It's been all right. Yeah, we had a nice hike today.
Yes, we did.
That was really nice. We did 5K at Kiwi Park here in Sudbury, and it's nice because it goes like up the side, not a mountain, but like
it was a mountain,
a big enough hill.
I was saying today that it was like now I know what it feels like to climb Everest.
Jesus.
The oxygen was getting pretty low up there.
Mm-hmm. But it was
been
fun.
A good 20 meters.
There was like a cool like lookout spots and stuff, so it was
where you could see the barren rocks on smokestacks.
The smokestack.
It's like there's like
nice.
Nothing and like stacks. It's just like okay, like 4 stacks and then the big one.
Yeah,
and then like Inco. It's not Inco anymore. I don't even know what it's called now.
Valet.
Yeah, whatever. I still call it Inco. It's just like
it'll always be Inco.
It's like Lily Creek. They renamed it. It's like the big
James Jerome. Like I
don't know who that guy is.
That.
It's like it's Lily Creek.
It's Lily Creek.
It's like there's lilies. There's a creek there. It's Lily Creek. That's what it was like when I was growing up. That's what it was like when I was a kid. That's what it's going to be like when I die. I tell you.
But it was a nice hike today. We had a lot of fun. The kids had fun. They did good too. I think that's like the farthest they've gone in like one shot.
Yeah.
I think so.
It was an hour and a half, 5K.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is decent.
Yeah. It was just getting really hot because we were all dressed up in super snow gear and it was like 4 degrees.
Yeah, it was warm today.
Snow pants and the big boots.
Yeah.
We all slipped like so many times.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah. I brought my camera and I have like a messenger bag or pouch or sack.
The one.
Goes across the chest.
The one side.
Backpack.
Yeah.
Which is, I would not recommend actually anybody buying that. Should stay away. They're not comfortable.
I like mine because I have
camera bag though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, I carry some pretty heavy stuff because I have just a small one. Like that's my purse.
Yeah.
And I like it, and I'm always carrying all kinds of shit in there. But
all right, so if you're out there and you have common sense, then don't buy this bag. If you're crazy, then go ahead. Buy it.
Yours is also like a weird shape.
It's just really big.
It's just weird. It's awkward.
It just feels really awkward.
It looks awkward.
I was just gonna say I shouldn't have brought it because it was so like it was ice going down.
Well, not only was it ice, but it had snowed overnight, and so the snow covered the ice, so you could tell where the ice was.
Yeah, and then you just
and it was just everywhere,
walking and slipping,
and then
I was like,
I know I took a bad fall on my ass. Oh, that's gonna hurt tomorrow. I know.
That's hilarious.
All the falls are hilarious.
Yeah, well, some of them less so when you like break your arm.
Oh my god, it was so funny at gymnastics last night.
What happened?
What is that called? It's like the horse or something. It has like the handles on top of it.
Yeah,
and
I think it's called the horse.
The horse or something.
Where you do like the moves.
Yeah. So this one little girl.
I think it is, or maybe the horse is the one that you jump and then like you springboard and then go up and then do like moves in the air.
Yeah, it's like
You know
the
the one
big,
the big brown one.
big brown
But there's
one.
two of them. Yeah, there's one that's just the big brown one, and there's the one that has the handles.
This one had the handles.
Yeah, I don't know what
so
it's called.
it doesn't.
How would I know what it's called?
Anyways, doesn't matter.
Let me look
Doesn't
it up.
matter. So
I'm gonna
this,
look it up.
so this one little girl, she's like running to kind of get with her class, and so she thinks it's gonna be faster to go over top of this horse.
Yeah, it's never,
and you
it's never faster.
you just see it happen as if it's like in slow motion. It's like
like going over.
Oh
yeah,
my
it's called the
gosh.
pommel horse.
The pommel horse, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just like, and I was sitting with one of the other moms, and we just look at each other, and I'm like, oh my God, is it bad to laugh? Because it was
No, it's hilarious.
just,
Of course
you
you
just
laugh.
see the feet go over, and that's like
It's
the
hilarious.
funniest part.
It's the
Like
funniest thing ever.
she was fine. She was fine.
You
And then
laugh
we,
first,
and
then
then
you
we
ask if
laughed.
they're
But
okay.
It was
no,
just,
I'll laugh first. And
Oh
they'll be
my
like, oh,
gosh.
I shouldn't laugh because you broke your neck. But hey,
Yeah, it's funny. It was good for a laugh.
Yeah,
no,
it
it
was
was
good for a
just, but whenever people fall, it's freaking hilarious.
That's the funniest thing ever. That's
It's the
why, remember
funniest.
America's Funniest Home Videos back when
Whenever
Bob
anybody
Saget,
falls.
he was terrible. I mean, he was
Yeah.
actually kind of a funny guy, but on that show was terrible because he just
Yeah.
had to make stupid jokes.
Yeah.
But the funniest clips were always like the montages that they had of
Yeah.
people like doing stupid
Falling
stuff.
or getting
hurt-
smoked at the balls.
Oh, of course. It's
the
hilarious.
best.
It's the funniest thing.
It's the funniest
and
thing.
They would never win. It'd always be like, oh, look,
It's like, no, I'm sorry. Being smoked in the balls is funnier than
Oh, it's
anything
hilarious.
else.
I know. They endured the pain. They should probably get the 10,
Yeah,
10K prize just
yeah,
because.
exactly.
But like all the ones that would ever win were just always stupid.
Yeah.
It was just the stupidest thing ever.
Yeah.
Anyways, there was that video of that guy. I've showed it to you before. We might even talk about it before because once a year I bring this up. It's this guy. He's going like full tilt running towards the jumping one, not the horse one, but the one that you springboard and jump off.
Yeah.
He's going full tilt, like steroids and everything, just like
Just
Ben
going,
Johnson going in
going.
at like just full tilt.
Oh, okay,
And
I'm
then
sorry.
he'd
I'm sorry. Ben Johnson, like that really dates you. You should
Well,
maybe say like,
steroids. No, because it was
Oh,
steroids.
okay,
That's why I said it.
Okay, okay.
Fine, Usain Bolt, whatever.
Okay.
Is that better? Is that better?
Yeah, anyways.
Or even you were Tyson. Was it Tyson Gay? I think the Canadian
guy?
superstar,
Yeah, I
whatever,
don't
who was
know his
like
name.
running beside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. Anyways,
anyways,
that's not. I don't think that's his name. Is that his name?
I have no idea.
I think I have like two people's names confused.
Probably. Anyways,
Probably.
so he's going
Anyways.
fast.
So he's going super fast, and then for whatever reason, he doesn't hit the jump properly or whatever, and then he just smokes his chest right against the thing. Just, ooh! Like he probably like broke all of his ribs or something. But it was the funniest
you can just,
gymnastics fail ever. Yeah. Or the worst ones is like there's one. There's a few dudes with like the pole vault.
Oh,
dudes will
no.
pole vault,
No,
and they
it's
like do it, but they
so
don't put the
bad.
stick properly, and they land
Like-
nuts first, right onto
Like
the stick.
space.
Right, and there's like like in the midair. They're like, I don't even care about this vault. If I,
And you're never having
like-
children.
it's just so funny. Oh, it's
Ball shots. Good
that's
times.
hilarious. Good times.
Good times.
Good times. I was back at the university. I used to ref hockey. You know, I used to ref hockey. But anyways, I used to ref hockey, and this was the best cock shot ever. This was ball hockey I was reffing, and some guy, whatever, he's running into the corner, or not even to the corner, just to the boards to get to the ball. And then he went in his stick, but it got jammed or whatever, and then his stick went right into his nuts. And he was just, the gloves fly off. He's like, ooh. He's just like going over the whole thing. Like, ooh. And the noise he was making was so funny. I'm just like laughing the whole time. I'm like, it's
What are you
just
gonna
hilarious.
do? Happens to everybody.
I'm like, walk it off, buddy. Like you'll be good. And like, so you have to take a long time
Yeah, no
to
kidding.
get
To compose himself.
yeah, because that hurts. It hurts. I don't even know how to describe the pain. Like,
Well,
it's bad.
you've
It's
tried
bad.
to. You've
Well,
said
it's like giving birth,
yeah,
but like
it's not.
10 times worse than giving birth. But anyways, yours is supposed to do that, right? Sorry, I'm making this motion of going from this.
I'm sorry. Where were you for the 3 days I was in labor with Tristan? Because
Listen.
that shit didn't stop. It was constant.
Yeah, well, I was there beside you.
Sleeping, playing hockey.
I couldn't sleep because you were like complaining the whole time. It hurts. I'm like, okay.
My
Like,
God.
I'm just going to go to the other room. Just going to go get some sleep.
Awesome.
You want something? You go get a pizza.
Awesome.
I'm going to go watch something on the community room TV or something like that.
Anyways,
Oh, I was right there.
I know.
Relax.
I know you
Jeez,
were.
you would get people thinking the wrong idea.
No, you were there
That, like
the
I
whole
go
time.
play hockey when I send you to the hospital when something happens. Never done that. It's ridiculous. That's never happened.
Never.
All right.
All right. Sorry, I just
Anyways,
my
so yeah,
eyes.
so your week was good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. It's good. It's getting warmer, so that's nice.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
tired of being cold all the
4
time,
degrees.
so yeah.
That's just you. You're cold in the summertime. Like, what do you want? Like,
Yeah.
it's like July 5th. You're like, turn the heat up. I'm like, it's 30 degrees in here. It's like, it's too cold. I'm like, well, what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Put on a sweater.
Anyways, it's just nice. Just warming up.
Yeah, it's warming up.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, well, we got like 0 degrees and 1 or 2 or whatever. So over the next, like the 14-day forecast, nothing too crazy as of yet, but
It's March. It's March.
It's March.
So
hopefully by the end of March, we'll get some like double digits, but
it'd be nice.
Yep. Sorry, if you're American and you have that stupid Fahrenheit scale, you
Fahrenheit.
just do the conversion yourself because
Because
your systems of measurement are like ridiculous.
Bullshit.
I'm just going to say that right now.
they're bullshit.
Just like seriously, like
Everyone else in the world is metric. Go metric.
not everyone else. I think Britain's
Pretty
still
much. No,
imperial.
Britain? No.
They switch over?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but everything here is still imperial. Like when you get wood and all that kind of stuff, it's
There's
so
some, well, because it's hard
it's so
to.
annoying. Well,
It
we're so
is.
tied in. Everything's
Yeah,
so tied
everything's
in,
tied in,
with the
so,
culture. Like it's
yeah.
ridiculous. So yeah, I don't know.
So should
But
we?
anyways, should we talk about this? It's
Yeah.
probably like, to be honest, it's probably going to be in the title. So if you're listening, you probably already know. But hey, maybe I'll be sneaky. Maybe I won't say anything.
Yeah.
Maybe I should be sneaky. Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways,
Anyways, so why would this possibly be our last podcast? Well, as it happens,
I'm glad that you asked.
so that was. Sounds like it was like something that you scripted, but really poorly. I have to say this sometime this podcast. Like throw it in. Yes. Why did you ask? Or is that what you say? I'm glad.
I'm glad you asked.
I'm glad you asked that question, Alex. Anyways, yes, the reason is because what we are doing is we are literally selling.
I can't believe you're like gonna say it out loud, because once you say it out loud and it's
can't
like
take it back.
it's out there, like you cannot take it back.
There's like there's like this one thing that could derail the whole plan, and that's like our car just breaking down completely.
Yeah. But
But even then, we kind of have to, because it's like then we won't have a place to live, because that's been.
Anyways, well, so now you have to. So just say.
Anyway, well, I was going to say it. So we are taking everything that we own and we are literally selling everything off, and we are packing up, me, you, I guess the 2 little kids.
I guess
if we
so.
have to.
We have to take
I think
them.
the law says we have to bring them where we go.
Yeah.
And we are doing a 1-year travel all across Canada,
Yep.
down through the United States,
Yep.
and then, end up back here in
In
Canada
Sudbury.
365 days
days
later. So that is the plan. And the way we are doing it is probably going to be between 80 and 90% backcountry camping kind of thing.
Okay, I didn't sign up for
And-
80 or 90%.
Well, something like that.
I signed up maybe for like 30 or 40%.
Well, where are we going to stay the rest of the time?
Hotels, bitch.
How much money do you think you have? We have.
Anyways.
Okay. It's about, okay. Well, Andrew's not privy to this information, but it's about 80 or 90% backcountry camping or car camping kind of thing. And then like 10%, whatever, like hotels. And that's how we're going to do it.
Yeah.
So we're not going to have a home. We're not going to have a place to stay.
For a year.
And
But I think what's really important is, why did we decide? Because some people do it in an RV, right? That's pretty not common, but like that's if people do it, it's in an RV. But why did we decide to do it like this?
oh, we're broke. There's no, like, honestly, it's just we have no money.
Okay.
So
But
this
no.
is why we're doing
Okay.
it like this.
Okay. I thought you could say something like maybe a bit more like insightful
And I
like,
want, well, like,
soulful.
this is just, we're going to have lots of, with this, there's lots of things we're going to be doing in terms of videos and explaining or whatever, because we're going to be documenting our journey.
course.
So here is just more of an announcement thing, but
for me, the reason why we're doing it this way and how you kind of convinced me, because Not a tenter.
Not what?
I'm not a tenter.
A tenter. Oh, tent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us are, which is why it's kind of ironic that
yeah, but
you hated it last year.
But the point is,
you loved it but hated it.
I loved it. It was a love-hate situation for me.
Yeah, I know. I'd love to hate it.
But the point is like, if we're gonna do this, then I actually want to see the country. And how else can you really see the country than actually like not being on like a concrete slab with an RV in an RV park where that's all it is.
RV park.
Yeah, but like actually going in and traveling and actually seeing the country.
Yeah, like I'm like at heart, like I'm an outdoors type person. And when I was a kid, I used to go travel outside by the lake and whatever all the time, like almost every day. I'd go out on my own and like didn't care about bears or whatever. We had bear traps in our neighborhood or whatever to catch like nuisance bears, but it was like I didn't care. You just went and
just go.
I've never even seen a bear, and I've been outdoors like the whole time I was a kid. Never even came close to seeing anything close to a bear. So but anyways, I've always been outdoors, and I lost that. Obviously, you were at university or whatever, and I just never had the chance to get that back. And I'm really looking forward to this because this is going to be a way to see the outdoors, because it's not just about going to see different cities or whatever, because that's like every city, it's kind of all the same. But like going out and seeing what our country and even what the other country, the States, has to offer in terms of natural beauty. Yeah. And, by trade, I'm a biologist and an ecologist, and it's going to be fantastic to be able to go out there and see all these things firsthand and probably do a little bit of even some research stuff out there. There's lots of stuff that can be done. So it's going to be, so that's amazing. Well, and we would do it. We would, yes, we'd probably, I mean, if we had infinite supply of money, it would probably be like half and half. We'd have a nice, beautiful RV we can come back to and cook meals or whatever. Yeah. But then do backcountry too. Yeah. But we don't. So it would be a mix. But
yeah, and I think for me too, it's like you see some of these like people that travel, and that's just what they do. That's their job. They travel, they blog, and they travel. Because I follow quite a few of them on Instagram, but it's always like other countries, and it's not what's in your backyard. And I think for people to actually understand, if you don't have a lot of money, you don't need a lot of money. Like there's so much, you don't need a lot of money.
Maybe that's one thing we'll try to show, because our budget is literally
shoestring. Like it's always been like that though.
What is, but like,
but I guess that's what I'm saying is like, you don't need to go to like these crazy different countries or feel like you're missing out, because there is amazing things you can see right in, close
like that
by.
Too. And to be fair, like I do want to explore and travel.
Well, who doesn't? Who doesn't?
I think our first destination off North America is going to be Thailand, because I want to go there. No. Yeah. What do you mean no? It's beautiful there. Are you crazy? Well, anyways.
I don't need to work up to that.
I don't want it. I don't want glorious beaches and 30-degree weather all day, every day. I don't want that. It's terrible.
I just don't want the cobras.
Like, where else are you going to go? Cobras are everywhere. If they start bugging you, just slap them on the face. That's the thing. Most animals are afraid of you, right? Like, you don't want to mess with a rhino. You don't want a hippo charging you. You don't want an elephant charging you. You don't want a lion come at you. Cobra. Like, at least say black mamba. So it's like, what's that over there? And you're dead. Cobras aren't going to actively go out of their way.
Anyways.
Just like anything. Anyways. The point is, I do want to travel to other places too.
Eventually,
but yeah, it is. It's great. I mean, for us, because that was a thing too. We were debating. I was like, okay, do we do a Canada-US thing, or do we go overseas? Because we could go to Costa Rica, Thailand, or whatever,
for like 3 months.
Where someplace where the cost of living is a lot cheaper, and you can still, you could stretch your money out, right? And so, but it's like, well, we're here in Canada. It's like, might as well see what our country has to offer, because it's me. Like, I've never been out west. We were out east for like a couple days, kind of thing,
and when you're never gonna, I know once you go out west, you're never gonna.
Well, sure, and then maybe we won't come back, right? Like, that's just the thing. I don't know where we're gonna land at the end of this, right? But like, I've been to the States. I've been to like Nashville and like Grand Rapids, a couple places, but that's it. Never really got to experience anything, and but again, I don't want to really experience cities. I just want to see like there's some crazy, amazing national parks. In the States, right? And see the Grand Canyon, all these,
for sure.
And I think one of the things I'm most excited about is, I think around Christmas time, I want to be like on the beach in Miami
we will
on
be
Christmas
on the
Day
beach.
and be like, send a video back to our family, be like, oh, how's it up there in minus 20 degrees? Oh, sorry.
Snow?
Wait, no, they're in Southern Ontario and you're plus 10 degrees in Christmas time.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to not having a winter.
Yeah.
A cold winter
so that's
next
good.
year.
So, and it's going to be an adventure because literally, I mean, once the year is up, like we will literally have $0. You know, it's not like we have sponsors. We have nothing. This is it. Like we have a certain amount of money and it's not a lot and that's got to last. And then that's it.
Yeah.
Then after that, none of us have the job. We don't have to play, we got nothing, right?
Yeah.
So,
but we have family.
if you're listening, we might be sleeping with you for the next 2 months after.
So I think one thing that I've struggled with, because at this point, well, before this airs, I have to tell my parents, but I have not told my parents yet.
Yeah, and you need to get on that because...
Yeah, well, I am. My parents are not in the country at this point right now.
They have phones.
Anyways, so, but I think what I struggle with...
They would actually be excited if you called them right now while they're on vacation.
Anyways, but what I struggle with a little bit when thinking about telling like the friends that I've told is like kind of like our reasoning behind like, why are we doing this? Why would you want to do this?
Yeah. Well, do you want to answer that question or do you want me to answer it?
No, you answer it because
it's complicated, but to be honest, it's a little bit complicated, but like it breaks down to, I'm of the frame of mind that if I don't do anything different with my life, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be 70 years old and I'm going to be filled with regret.
Yes.
Of all the things that I've never done. Because the way that our situation is now, through the choices we've made, which I don't regret, it's just how it is. And we've made these decisions, mostly financially in terms of you not working and me working, and we only have so much money so that we can't really get ahead of the game.
Yeah. And student loans,
all that stuff, right? And we still have student loans to pay for who knows how many years. I'm going to wake up and I'll be 70 and then I don't see how anything is going to change in any way that'll change our life drastically to where I would want it to be.
Yes. And
coupled with that is I do really enjoy what I do. I'm fortunate in what I do, but it's sitting at a desk all day and it's terrible for my health and I can't keep that up for another 30, 40 years. So this is another way to even force upon me to make a change. Because sometimes, I mean, I'm not saying everyone needs to do this. That's not what I'm saying at all. But for me, to make sure that I'm not sitting at a desk every day and this is my job, like I just have to not have a desk. And like I have to force myself to get out of there and not do that to myself. So this is another way of doing it. And I've always, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to just have a house on a lake and then that's it, right? And just do my own farming or whatever and just live off the land in a sense, right? To a certain extent. Yeah. That's what I'd love. And I still want that for today. And this is just an extension of that or beginning of that step of even seeing how you like it. Maybe I'll do this for a year and I'll hate it completely. I'll be like, forget that. Bring on Toronto and give me my condo with all the amenities and that's what I want, right? Like it's not going to happen, but I'm just saying, right? Like you don't know unless you actually experience it. And combine that with also the thought of giving the kids an experience of a lifetime and to actually, like I've always felt bad that I've never been able to really help with the homeschooling because I'm working all the time. Even though I'm here, I'm still working all the time. And every time I want to jump in, I just like get in the way and I, mess things up, make things even worse. If things are going rough or whatever. But yeah, I know, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
So, but now we're going to be in a canoe and this is what I picture every day is going to be like, 30 degrees, beautiful sun on the lake, calm waters, whatever. But it's like the first day it's going to be like rainy, windy, like 10 degrees will be like, wow, I hate this. But But I just picture, beautiful day, we're on the lake, showing the kids, talking about the rocks, talking about how they form, talking about the trees, talking about the life, and talking about, the food chain and how everything works together, how everything's linked, how we want to preserve the environment, blah, blah, blah.
But we've talked about that, and we've talked about, like, that's not even what's important. No. Even having, like, basic survival skills.
That's a whole other point that I haven't even gone to yet.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
So having basic survival skills. And then for me, I think what we're going to really see and what my hope is for the kids is to gain some immense confidence.
Oh, it's going to be a huge, like if you can handle living in a tent for a year,
but just like confidence, like I want to be able to like give them like, okay, we pull into our campsite or whatever with the canoe and like okay, you guys have to go find firewood. Otherwise, we can't eat tonight. Yeah. So, like things like that. And like, this is what you're responsible for.
And they love doing that stuff.
Well, of course they do.
I love it. Like, I'm going to go explore. I'm like, yeah, good. Go explore.
I know. Yeah.
Just don't bring the bears back to camp.
Jesus. For me, I think like my why I want to do this is I grew up hearing stories of my grandparents, my mom's parents. They did so many incredible things. They lived
like bike across Europe.
Both of them, like not together.
Like individually.
A
lot of people have done that, but yeah.
Biked across Europe. Even like when my mom was 10, they just were like, we don't want to be in North America anymore. Like, yeah. So they took off across Europe. They went down to like Polynesia, Indonesia, and then they settled in Australia. They lived in Australia for a year, and like the experience.
Whereabouts?
They moved actually all around in Australia.
Did they like it?
Oh, of course, yeah.
I don't know. Why didn't they stay there?
Well, because they had 2 grown sons and grandchildren back in
here.
Yeah, so that's why they came back. But
and your mom was there, obviously.
Well, my mom was with them.
Yeah.
Because my mom's quite a bit younger than her brothers, right? So, but anyways, so
no condoms. Sorry.
but my point is,
2
like
kids and then the third one when there's like 15 years difference. Accidents happen. Keep it in your pants, Grandpa.
But that's always been something that has always spoken to me, and that's how they always lived. And it's like you want to do anything, you can do it. You just have to put your mind to it. And I've always thought, like, we're not ordinary, and we've always been destined for a more.
Or at least we say that, but doing things that are actually.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Everyone says that they're special.
Yeah, but I know I've always been more destined for some sort of like extraordinary life, and this is a chance. The kids are at a fantastic age for this. Yep. They're not in school. Neither of us have jobs that need to be in one place for them. So
now's the time to do it. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if we don't, then with my work situation, like in a year, I'm gonna have to get some other 9-to-5 desk type job because somebody's got to pay the bills, and then you're gonna have to get something too, so that we could actually be able to do things. Because with just one person, it's hit and miss whether you can get. Yeah, so I mean, like, I've been lucky. Like, my job at the university paid about, what was it? Like, my base salary was $75K a year, which is nice. And then after all the other stuff that I do was bumped up to like 90, which is good.
Yeah.
But that's not the norm, especially up here, up north. Like even with my experience, I don't know if I can get another job that pays like $90K a year. So, and if I don't, then like, in order to get ahead, you just need to make a little bit of money. And like, if you want to do things, it's just a long time to grind. And then you're never home, and I hate it. I hate it. I can't stand sitting in an office or wherever with people telling me what to do when I'm just like, no, we need to do it this way because this is the better way. Anyways, that's only what I say from seeing all these countless startups that I've worked for go bankrupt because they're stupid.
But
not all of them I work for. Just some of them, quite a few of them. There's like, yeah, well, I told you so.
Told you so, bitches.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was really.
Yeah, you in Florida right now, you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about you. And also you, back in Waterloo. Yeah. You know who you are. Your business sucks.
No, but anyways, but I think, that's.
And for me, because I'm running my own company now, I get to work from wherever I want to.
That's the point.
And I'm still going to be working. I'm obviously not at a desk, so this is going to be interesting how this is going to work out. But my laptop is coming with me, and my work is coming with me. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. So that'll be interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I don't know that. Yeah, it's crazy, I guess, but it's exciting.
It is exciting. That's the plan. And we have family along the way, like through Canada. We have family there.
Stop over.
Hopefully. Hopefully.
Sleep in their beds. They have beds. Oh, beds. I'm missing them already.
It's probably not even going to be my biggest thing I'm going to miss. I'm going to want a nice shower. I think that's what's going to be my biggest.
But there's showers at parks and stuff. But
yeah.
Figure we'll get like a little shower kit, like we'll keep in the car with like sandals.
Yeah. You've never gone camping before when you've had to do that. So I know how to do all that. Like we've done it. I've done it before.
But what I know is that I've gone through countless of hockey dressing rooms for showering, and those showers are just nasty.
Oh, you have flip-flops and you have a shower caddy that you bring all your stuff in.
Yeah. Well, you need flip-flops in the arenas. Otherwise, you're getting hepatitis A, B, C, and probably D. I don't know how many they have, but you're getting all of them.
And also
the full alphabet.
And also warts. It's coming home.
Come on, that's disgusting. I don't want to hear that. Warts sounds so gross. Hepatitis sounds hilarious.
I know.
You have hepatitis? That's funny. It was like, I have warts. Stay away from me.
I know.
Just don't say that word. It's disgusting. It's like moist.
Oh, don't say it.
Well, then don't say warts. It's disgusting. All right. But the point is, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And we're going to watch it. The thing I've been watching, because obviously I'm watching lots of YouTube, because that's how I have to get information. It's how to not die in the woods. It's like,
how to not get eaten by grizzly bears.
Yeah, apparently it's pretty hard to not get but yeah, you watch videos and then you come up to these things, right? I told you about that one. It was like guy with like not fighting, but like going toe to toe with like a mountain lion and all this kind of stuff. It's like, oh my goodness, there's too much information out there, because you're like, I can't go anywhere. I go out there, I'm gonna get killed by a bear. I'm gonna get a grizzly bear, and then the wolf is gonna come get me, and then the mountain lion all at the same time. And it's like,
and then the rattlesnakes are gonna come.
And then you'll get bit. And it's like, it's so.
And then you gotta watch out for the avalanches.
Oh, and then the avalanche is gonna get you, of course.
It's gonna get you
but
too.
Then it's like, the odds are like so astronomically low, and like considering that you drive on the road every day, that you have much. Better chance of getting struck by lightning or whatever, but you don't worry about stuff. Actually, this is a kind of a good segue of what are the things that you're most afraid of and that you're worried about, whether it's, rational or whether that's rational or not. So what do you fear the most?
I'm not going to say the thing I fear the most, because you know what it is, but I don't like, but just wait. I don't like to tell people what I'm afraid of the most, because it's a weird thing, because if you tell people,
everybody knows. We've seen the videos of you like just jumping out, and everyone's seen it. Stop.
But the thing is people can be really
mean,
cruel and mean, and they think it's funny, but they don't understand that that's an actual.
Who's listening to this podcast, by the way?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So Gavin, when we come to Vancouver, you know what not to do.
No, I'm just saying people can be like really cruel. They think it's funny, or if it's a kid, they don't get that it is like a true fear that.
It's to the core.
Yeah, like I can't even.
But it's not a true fear anymore. You're so far gone. Just go to Science North a few more times.
Anyways,
we'll desensitize you by dropping you into the pit.
So I won't say that. I said I think the one thing I am afraid of for sure is bears. Bears.
Which ones?
Fucking grizzlies.
Yeah, black bears.
Bears?
I'll just punch them in the face.
Punch them in the face.
Whatever.
Fine.
I got karate skills.
But grizzlies are that's like next level, because number one, like they're fucking huge.
They're big bears.
They're big bears, and like aren't black bears more like herbivores? They're not really.
More, yeah. They don't.
They're not really omnivores, but I don't know grizzlies why. will.
I think some of them, if they get a taste for like flesh.
Is that true though, or is that just like an urban myth? Because grizzlies will eat. They will. Well, they eat salmon, right? And they'll fuck you up.
Yeah. Well, but they don't do it for food. Usually it's for like a self-defense thing. Is when they attack humans.
Well, no,
and
like
leave
they
you
were
alone.
saying,
That's why they say
like,
play dead with a grizzly, because if they think you're not a threat anymore, they'll walk away. So I don't think they see what's food.
But I think it depends on the time of year too, right? Like at the salmon run, you can go and just sit right beside one. They're not going to eat you, right?
The only person is like that grizzly man guy.
Grizzly man. Watch.
Just don't want to be that guy. But anyways, like I said, I don't know how many people get killed by bears a year. It's like
I don't know.
A handful, if that. It's like sharks. 5 people a year die from sharks. But yet, watch over sharks. It's no, mosquitoes kill like 3 million people a year. Worry about mosquitoes. So for me, my biggest fears, or I said the thing I worry about the most, number 1, the mosquitoes and black flies. I'm trying to figure out how to do that in a way that's not going to be like spreading us full of DEET and like cancer. Like, I want to figure out how to handle that. And of course, there's vests and there's stuff you can spray on the outside. Because the last time we went camping, my homemade remedy was like, I think it was worse because it's making it smell like cookies.
So let's detail what you put in your homemade, like,
it wasn't
bug
mine.
repellent.
It was the internet. The internet has never failed me. The internet is always true.
Vanilla in it. Then we had to go and get like distilled water.
Yeah, you can't just have regular water. It's got to be distilled.
Of course. Vanilla distilled water. What was in the house? It was like lavender, like essential oil lavender. Vinegar? Did you have like vinegar? I don't know. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, well, it sounded like it could work.
It didn't.
No, I know it didn't. But it was also, the mosquitoes were also as big as my face. Those things were massive.
And there was like...
it was mosquito season. We went in like mid-August. It was like terrible. Or beginning of August. When did we go? July? It doesn't matter when we went. We went during mosquito season.
Do you have Alzheimer's?
What? Depends. Who's asking?
It was in July.
Oh, fine. Then it was in July.
God.
That was like a year ago. Why would I remember what month we went?
Why do I remember it?
Because you remember shit like that. I don't know. Who cares? Who cares when we went? It was during mosquito season.
Anyways, yeah.
Are you done? Making fun of me? Yeah, it didn't work. So I got to figure out a new way. So we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
So that's the thing I worry about. And I worry about ticks, right? Because ticks carry Lyme disease, and that's such a mysterious thing nowadays. So anyways, but I worry about that because that's the stuff that can get you, right?
You up, yeah.
Like bears, you do your safety and whatever. We got bear spray, if they come in, I got a knife, stab it a couple times, whatever, right? Like, I'm sure
because it's that easy.
An average bear is 150 pounds. It's not that big. It's a black bear, right? Black bear, I'm not concerned about.
I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about the fucking grizzlies.
Yeah, if it's grizzly,
you're gonna die.
It's just like
you're just gonna die.
I can run faster than you 3, so that's all there is to it. I'll just run. No, grizzly, just cover up your carotid arteries and hope for the best, because that's all there is to it. But again, right? Why would they be attacking you unless you're going and like sticking your thumb up their butts, kind of thing, right?
Or if you're close to their babies.
Yeah. So, but even then, right? Like you hardly ever hear of anything. But just you practice your bear safety. But like out in BC, I'd be more worried about the mountain lions than I would about grizzlies, because mountain lions, they could actively hunt you. And like wolves, right? Where they can actually hunt you if they're hungry enough, right? Because they're not, it's like you see the nature shows, right? They're not going to go for the prey that is like big or whatever if they think, because humans are big, right? So they're going to try to get easier. But if they're really hungry or really desperate, they'll go for it, right?
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
You just got to be smart, right?
The one thing I actually just thought of is forest fires, actually.
Yeah, that's something to worry about.
Yeah, something to worry about. And then I don't know when we're going to be in like Texas, Louisiana, and Florida, but like we don't want to be there during hurricane season.
Well, hurricane season is when?
It's like September to November.
Well, no, because we'll be in BC in September, I think.
Yeah.
So, but we'll cross over California. But if we want to be in Florida on Christmas.
I don't want to be in actually Florida on Christmas.
That's Miami, right? Miami's in Florida, right?
Yeah, I don't think we'll get there by Christmas. I think we'll probably do Christmas like Texas.
Not there.
Yeah, not there. Yeah, I think
Texas. Oh my God, that's like the worst place to do Christmas. Sorry if you're from Texas.
Sorry, not if we're in Waco. We're going to Magnolia.
Where's that? Is that Texas?
It's in Waco.
Where's that?
It's at like an hour south of Austin. So
is it safe for people of not white color?
Yes. Okay, so what are some of the things that you're excited to see?
Oh man. Like just I'm not excited to see, like, there's certain things like I want to see. I'm excited to see the mountains. I really want to see the mountains. I want to see the mountains. I want to see these crystal clear lakes and these like.
I'm excited to see like all three of you.
It's like you didn't.
Sorry.
Just gonna answer your question.
Sorry, no.
Okay,
I'm excited, but I'm excited to see like all three of you. I'm excited to see like your reaction to seeing the mountains because I've
never seen real mountains like here. There's like
hills.
No,
but I've like I mean
a mountain.
Yeah, like I have family in BC, so I've been to BC ever since I was 2, so many times. So I
so many times? How many times have you been there?
Oh, many.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I thought it was like twice.
Oh my gosh, like 10. Yeah, I've been there a lot. So I know what it is. So, but I know what it is. No, but I know what it is, and so I just can't.
I know what mountains are.
But I can't wait for you guys to see it, and that's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
About the mountains. But anyways,
that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, that's gonna be epic. I can't wait to see that. And I was thinking, we're jumping all over the place.
Yeah.
But I was looking downstairs because there's a rock climbing gear, and I'm like, gotta bring it. I can't sell it. I gotta bring it. So I got to climb some of these rocks.
I put it in the sell pile. That's my sell pile.
Was that what your sell pile is? Not a sell pile. It's like my rock climbing gear.
And that shitty sleeping bag.
Of course, we're gonna sell that.
Well, I know. But anyways.
But I'm just saying, like my rock shoe, because my shoes are so specific.
Yeah.
I did get a seller somehow.
That's right, because your feet are different.
Yeah. So it's like it's $20 worth it.
You can't sell those.
That's like $400 worth of rock climbing. That's just my shoes, right?
I forgot about the
harness,
shoes.
whatever you can. But yeah, anyways, but the point is that because then you need like mats or whatever to like do bouldering, right? Like it's just bouldering I want to do, but it's just so awesome.
Okay. So mountains. So what else?
But yeah, and like I want to go. We don't know if we're gonna go, but I think we will. But I want to go up to the Yukon.
Yeah.
And I just want to see as far up north as possible.
Yes.
Just see like the boreal forests and just like see like the endless line of trees and
Arctic.
I really want to see that. We're not going to go up to Alaska or anything like that. We just don't have time for that.
No, it's too far.
But yeah, I want to see that. And like, there's no things in specific that I want to see. There's things that are going to be obviously
like Grand Canyon.
Yeah, like okay, well, yeah, I want to see that. Canyon. But it's like, but like what I'm more excited about is to just experience the lifestyle. That's what I'm really excited about.
Okay.
To have that lifestyle and to like meet new people on this journey. And that's the big thing is like meet new people, talk to people when you're at different towns or what have you. See if, just make friendships too if you can, we can, and just, and this that just meet genuine people. Like that's what I'm really kind of excited about, especially when we get to the States, because like we don't know anybody in the States. Yeah. Well, maybe a couple people, but like when what I mean, right? Like it's just neat to see and just talk to different people. Like that's going to be pretty cool. I think, anyways. Awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is a total. We're not like this couple that we're gonna do this and we're sponsored by this and we have like $100,000 to do this. It's like we have like our budget is like $1,800 a month max is what we can spend, and like how much it costs to stay at campsites and hotels, like that's it, and food. Yeah. So
we'll figure
it out. So that's
there's lots of places we can camp for free, and
we'll figure all that stuff out. Like you don't always have to go at the the Algonquin Park. Although we're starting at Algonquin Park, which is nice. I'm super pumped about that one. We have this 9-day backcountry Algonquin Park excursion planned. So canoe trip. It's all booked out. Yeah, that's going to be our biggest expense. We're going to buy a canoe because we're going to be doing lots of canoeing. So I don't know. I'm just excited to see everything. Yeah. There's no big things in specific to see. I mean, like I know I want to go to the West Edmonton Mall and there's things I just want to see, right? But yeah, it's true. It's like the things that we're most excited about are things that are like at like either national parks or things that are outdoors, right? Like I want to see this waterfalls. Was that like the second biggest North American waterfall outside of Niagara Falls? Whatever.
Quebec Falls.
Yeah, so stuff like that I want to see, right? And,
well, and I guess like for me, like there's like definitely like going to like Yosemite National Park, Olympic National Park. I want to see whales, but I want the kids to see whales. Like, I think they will lose their minds.
Yeah, probably really cool.
I will lose my mind if I see a whale. There's a lot of stuff
that we're not even going to be able to see, because I think we were like, I want to see Yellowstone, but I don't even know if we're going to be able to fit it in because it's too much into the interior, because we want to travel around the coast.
Yeah, the coast.
On the west coast.
Yeah. And I want to see, like New Orleans, and we're going to go through the desert.
Have some of those beignets or whatever they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to try
the French
new foods.
Quarter. Yeah, to try new foods. And to go through desert, because I've never seen the desert. Like, I want to see what that's like.
But I feel like I'm going to be like here. I'm like, yep, it's what I thought. It's the desert. Let's go. There's nothing here.
And I'm going to be like,
there's a literal tumbleweed floating around here.
I've seen it all. It's hot as fuck. We're staying.
Yeah. Maybe we'll bring our mountain dog with us to experience the desert life.
Hashtag expedition happiness.
Yeah, don't watch that.
Don't watch that ever. Just don't do it.
Or watch it for amusement if you want to.
If you like torturing animals. Anyways,
that's your thing.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to do their thing.
I really want to take the kids. I know this is not what you're excited about, but I know the kids would love Disney World or Disneyland. I know they'd love it.
We're not going. We don't believe in corporate America, right? We boycott that.
They will love it.
Do they have rides like Wonderland?
Like
what
3.
What are you going to do there?
3. You just walk around.
What is that Saturday Night Live with? Oh yeah, the Grumpy's probably in the first stages of heat stroke.
Debbie Downer from SNL.
Yeah, when they went to Disney World, like I'm so excited to see Goofy. Oh yeah, he's probably dying. It's like,
stages of heat stroke.
That's hilarious.
Funny.
So
then what do you? Once this whole crazy train is done, what do you hope for?
What do I want? After this is done, I want to be able to buy some property somewhere around this area, the Sudbury area, within 2 hours is my kind of thing, on a lake. And I want to build a house. I want to build 2 houses, not your traditional type house, but like your off the grid kind of house. But like, it's going to be off the grid, but like luxury on the inside. Like I want them to be super awesome, but but off the grid. And I want to build 2 houses to start with. One that has the kitchen and like our main like living room and our sleeping room, and then build another one that's off to the side that is just 2 bedrooms and a washroom for the kids. And then they can sleep in their house, or they can have their room. So they do their thing there, and then the main house is just the main house, and it's our master bedroom, and then it's just like living that life, but like in a nice place. You can cook whatever we can, and then to farm. I want to farm, not like a crazy big, huge. I don't want a huge operation, but to farm a little bit and to be able to in the summertime sell the stuff that we do, have greens, and like, because we're trying to be vegan, we're trying to go really healthy and not healthy, but just vegan. Try to not eat meat, animal products, and just sell that to people or whatever, and just just be more like. There's just something for me more satisfying about life of just not living like, it's not like I'm adverse to technology or anything. I love technology as much as anybody. I've been in it for this is my whole career. It's been all about technology. Yeah. So I love what it can do, but to live off the land and just to be connected with where you are, it's just, I don't know, it's just so much more fulfilling to me. And it's like, I'm at the point where I'm going to be 40 years old in like 2.5 years. And it's like, I've done this for how long now? And it's just not, there's something in there. It's just, I'm missing something. And
but I think that's one of the reasons why like we're choosing to tent rather than RV or hotel it or whatever, because there's a closer connection to what we're doing. And I think both of us have always felt like that. This has always been what we've wanted, is to eventually have a home where we grow our own food and we have like a little tiny farm. And I think I might have bigger aspirations than you do.
In terms of
like, I want chickens, I want horses.
I do that too. Yeah.
I want dogs.
No, absolutely. Yeah. We're gonna have like
I want lots of animals.
We're not even like going to even have like cats. They're just gonna live in the property. Like they won't be in the house or anything.
No,
They'll
no,
just be
barn
cats.
cats.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep the mice down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's great too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no point in having cows and chickens if you're not going to eat meat though, right? Like that's the thing.
Well, no, I would only want the chickens for like eggs. I would eat eggs. I'm still okay with eggs right now. So
you're okay with eating the undead chickens?
They're not fucking fertilized.
Yeah, so
there's still issues with the eggs. However, I'm just saying I'm okay with it.
The big issue too with meats is how they're actually farmed. And how these chickens are being pumped full of antibiotics and steroids and who knows what to grow
it's
them.
It's just a horrible life. But
chickens with feet growing out of their backs. Ugh, it's disgusting. But yeah, if you just have whatever. But
anyways, I agree with you. Like, and that's like my goal too. But I think.
Hey, like I'm thinking 100 acres. Yeah, we're going to have all that too.
But I'm not. I guess I wasn't talking about like next steps in our life, which definitely that is the next step.
It wasn't next step, but you just asked me what I wouldn't want to see happen after we're done. I'm like, buy the land, build a house.
Yeah.
In the summer, right? Because we're back here. We're leaving in May. We're back here in May. Spend a couple months, build the house, so we have something over the winter that we're not going to freeze to death.
So, but I guess what I meant was like what outcomes, what goals do you have? Like, what do you want when we come back? Like, that's what I'm saying, right?
I don't know. I want us to come out. Like, my main goal for the kids are to learn how to live and to be independent. Mm-hmm. I want them to be like, if we died tomorrow, they'd be okay. Like, I want them to be able to survive on their own. Yeah. In the sense, it's not like we're asking them to go out there and kill chickens.
No, but to be able to take care of themselves, just like bodily, but also to be resilient. I think that's one thing that's a big deal is resiliency.
And just to have that confidence and just that education. That's my main goal for the kids. And I don't know what the goals are. Like it's tough to say. Like I want us, you and I, to be able to find something that we can both agree on and end up wanting to do together for the rest of our lives. Mm-hmm. That could help. That could potentially, help us. That could be our job in terms of making us money and making us financially stable, right? Like whether it's we've had this year-long adventure, we got all this experience, and then at the end of the day, now we get start an adventure company or I don't know whatever it is. That would be another outcome that I would want, because obviously I don't want to do this trip for a year and then end up having to go sit in a cubicle,
of course,
for the rest of our lives.
Of course.
And it's just really to experience things that we've never experienced before and to have like just really this adventure of a lifetime. And I know every day is not going to be amazing and every day is not going to be the worst day ever. It's going to be a big cycle, but more positive than negative, and then grow from everything. I don't know. I can't really answer that question, I guess.
I think for me, like definitely the kids, that's like a big deal for me. Is I think this is going to be like very character building for the kids in a good way. Like I just want it to be fun, regardless of what situation we're in, just to have fun. But for me, I think it's funny because I'm sitting down and I'm like planning things out and thinking about how much time we have. And I'm already getting like anxious and being like, okay, we only have this much time. So we need to be here by here. We need to be here by here. We need to do this. So
calm that down. We have a whole year.
But this is part of who I am, is I'm type A and I have these goals. And if you're a type A person, you know exactly what I'm saying is like things need to happen in a sequential order and then you have to happen within this amount of time. Like even today on the hike, I was like, okay, well, we need to leave at this time because we need to be back by this time because I need to get dinner in the oven and whatever. It's
fine.
But it's just,
there's nothing wrong with that.
But then it's like, I check myself and I'm like, okay, look, we don't have anywhere we need to be today. There's no activities for the kids. We can be out there until 6:00 tonight. So you need to calm the fuck down.
That's true. Because
you need to calm the fuck down.
It's one thing to plan because you want to have other things to do. That's great. Yeah. But it's another thing to like, if it doesn't go exactly this way, then I'm going to lose my shit and I'm never going to have any fun.
And so that's another thing. That's
because
something.
This trip, any trip, even if someone's just planning a 5-day Algonquin trip, it's not going to go as you plan. Like the first day we're going to get out there, like oh shit.
What the fuck are we doing?
We were planning for 4 months, and how did we forget our lighters? We can't even light a fire. What the hell happened? You know, like there's going to be something.
But that's like something like I have a lot of personal growth things that I think I'm really going to grow on this trip as a person, which I need to, right? And so that is definitely one of them. And just being able to take that time and really just enjoy just enjoy living.
For me, just enjoy life. It's just like wake up in the morning feeling like, I don't know.
There's nowhere we need to be.
You know what it's like. You wake up in the morning, you're like, oh God, I got to do this. I got to do this. And it's like all these things you don't even like. And it's like, why are you doing it in the first place? Did you ever stop to think why? And is this what you really want to do?
But even if it's something that you like to do, like the kids have gymnastics. And so we need to be at gymnastics at a certain time. And so my whole day revolves around what time we need to leave. I need to have all these things done by this time when I need to leave. That's always in my mind. And like the days we don't have that, it's like, oh, freedom, right? Like it's amazing.
But that might be more to you and being too crazy about it, because it's like,
it is me.
So I'm going to plan everything. It's like, listen, twice a week you leave at 5 o'clock for gymnastics. It's not a big deal, right? But that's just, but you make it a big deal.
I do. Yeah.
So
That's something like recognizing I need to grow. And so that's how I'm going to grow.
So like, I think I said this to you the other day. It's like, oh, so you just realize you just won't have to be a bitch about certain things. And everything's happy. Everything's good. Oh, okay, perfect. Let's just do it that way. No, but you know what I mean, though. And I think you understand and that's what you're saying. It's like
that is what I'm saying.
Personal growth. Of like, you know what? It doesn't have to be this. Like
and the point is this is why me and you work very well together.
Because you're a bitch, and then I'll slap you in the face and say, like, stop being a bitch. Like, yes, thank you. Okay. And then when I'm an asshole, rarely, you can call me out on it. Okay. And I'll be like, thank you for letting me know.
Okay, you're never an asshole.
Well, I don't know. Well, of course, say thank you. Of course I'm not, obviously.
But you always have
nicest guy ever.
But you always have some crazy town idea that I have to like rein you in. I'm just saying.
You're right, because I haven't told you what's happening after this whole year's done.
We're not talking about this.
Don't worry. I'll just bribe you with a dog. Like, I'm going to get a dog after this. You're going to love it. Like, dog, do you say puppy? I just tell her that, and then it's golden. We can have anything. And then...
You've done this twice now.
And we still don't have a dog.
And we still don't have a dog.
Score for me.
You've broken my heart twice.
It's not my fault. I broke your heart once. I didn't break your heart ever. We're still married. If I broke your heart, you can divorce me. Do you want to divorce me?
No.
Well, there. See, I didn't break anything. Anyways. I made it stronger. We were supposed to get a cat when we came here, and then I was just like, this makes no financial sense to get a cat. And then I was like, let's go on this trip. We'll get a dog, and the dog will protect us. And then you said, you know what? This actually makes no sense to get a dog because it'll be insane if we get a dog. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Can't.
Hashtag expedition happiness, right? Like you don't take a puppy and travel across the country with it.
No.
They can go in a car for like an hour, maybe 2 max. Before they start vomiting all over the place. And
yeah, no.
So. We'll get it when we get back.
No, we are getting a dog when we get back.
Of course we are.
We are.
Yeah, because it's going to fit into our plans.
Anyways.
Can you bring a dog to Thailand, by the way? I'm just asking you. It's just a question. It's just a hypothetical question. So that's our story. It's going to be exciting. And yeah, so the reason why we're stopping this podcast is because we're insanely busy. Because I got to start.
We got to sell our shit. We got to sell this shit.
I got to sell these mics. Like, this is like our food money for
a couple months.
Literally, this is our food money. Like, if we don't sell this stuff, we're in trouble.
Yeah. But
I gotta start prepping. I gotta start cooking food, dehydrating it.
To take
like I'm trying to figure out, like, can I dehydrate food for a year? That's what I'm trying to think of right now. Can this be possible? Can we bring it? Is it gonna last in the car? So I don't know, right? But even if we don't, that's fine because we can always
we'll figure it out.
When we go like 7 days on a trip, you just go to the grocery store and you get your food for 7 days. You're fine. But you don't have to dehydrate. But if we can, the most, because it's cheaper. It's cheaper if we can just.
But anyways, we're not going to be like all of our adventures. You can follow along. We're going to have YouTube videos.
Yeah, we'll put it
We'll
somewhere.
be on Instagram for sure. And
Just YouTube and Instagram. That's it.
Yeah.
I can't stand any of the other social media sites. I hate them.
So
and you should be off them too.
So we'll be on there for sure.
When we have internet.
So when we have internet, so you can follow along for sure.
Don't worry. You'll if you see us. We've been online. Like I've been online at least since 2009, around somewhere. So you'll find us. If you want to know, you'll find us. You know where to find us.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
We're just one family traveling across Canada and US with nothing, but we're each going to have one pack. That's it. That's what we're bringing. 4 packs, 4 people, 1 old car.
We'll let you know how it goes.
And 1 canoe. Well, my mom was like, what happens if your car breaks down? That's just where we're going to live, I guess. If it breaks down in Timbuktu, then that's where we live.
In Saskatchewan is all I have to say.
That's hopefully it, yeah.
I'm sure Saskatchewan is a lovely province.
Yeah.
I just
don't want to live there.
There.
I'm just going to close my eyes and say, let me know when we're past. It's a great province, but it's flat as shit. Okay, I already had my pancakes for the day.
And cold as fuck.
In the winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they got cool bison there, man. That's awesome. Get some bison burgers.
It's awesome for a day when you drive past them.
Yeah, I got to be careful with those. You don't want to get trampled by a bison. They're crazy.
Alberta, BC, that's cool. I'll break down Alberta, BC. That's
Alberta is still mostly flat until you get to the mountains there. You're on the kind of the edge between the two.
Jasper, Banff. That's cool.
Banff is in like both too, right? It's kind of...
Yeah,
it's going to be awesome. You got to spend at least 2 weeks in Banff, eh? At least.
Yeah.
In Jasper. They're close by, but different.
They're like, I think they're
so
like,
much to see.
I know.
Yeah, so much to see. It's going to be awesome.
There is. So comment, like if you think there's an awesome place that we need to check out, like let us know because we're planning.
Or if you want to meet up with us in live time,
real time,
in the flesh.
For sure, let us know because
I'm sure
we'll try to figure it out.
Anyways, like I said, there's gonna be lots of stuff going on while we're traveling too. So just because I don't know what else to say. Yeah.
But let us know, especially like in the prairie provinces, because I'm pretty good. Like we pretty much figured out like Northern Ontario. We're good to go. I have tons of places.
Yeah, it's like spend a month and a half and just
Alberta, BC.
Getting out of Ontario. It's crazy. There's so much to see.
Yeah, there's so much to see. Alberta, BC.
And we're not even going north. We're just going northwest along the Great Lakes and then into Manitoba.
But if Manitoba or Saskatchewan,
we're not going up to like Churchill and stuff, which would be cool.
It would be so cool. But like,
we don't have that much time.
I know. But like Manitoba, Saskatchewan, if there's awesome places that you can let us know, let us know. Or if there's awesome places you've been to in the States that we might not think about. That are kind of on our route. We don't even know
what our itinerary is.
We don't know yet, but anyways, let us know. Let us know for sure.
We'll have a very rough sketch put out when we make our first introductory post or something like that, or video, I guess. Who knows, whatever.
For sure.
And then we'll just go from there. Because everything, it's going to be a rough outline of kind of what we want to do. Yep. And then it's whatever happens, which is something that Andrew's going to learn to deal with. Right, honey? All right. Anyways.
All right. Chris by 5?
That's that.
Oh, the last one.
You're getting better at that.
We are.
We'll have obviously.
We'll have more.
I think at least once a week when we're out in the boonies, we'll record something.
You'll hear from us. Yeah, we're not going dark.
I don't know how to. Is that racist? I don't know. Everything was. I'm triggered.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, we couldn't have a podcast without saying someone was triggered. So thank you.
Of course, someone's triggered.
Obviously.
By listening to us, they're clearly offended. And wants to shut us down. There's always, even back in 2009 when we first started giving it away, there's always people that are like, I remember someone was like, you can't wear those t-shirts anymore. Like, I'm going to wear what I want. Fuck you, motherfucker. You're going to tell me what to wear? Like, don't watch. You don't like it, don't watch. Don't listen.
Fuck off.
It's like, I'm offended. Good for you. Like, what do you want me to say?
Unsubscribe.
Yeah, why are you even following? Like, it's... Anyways, but that's...
Besides the point.
I'm tired now. Just drained thinking about people's ridiculous.
Anyways,
ridiculousness.
we will see you on the road. Well, even before the road, you'll see us selling all our shit.
Yeah. So if you want a microphone, this is for sale.
And me losing my shit as we sell all our shit.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Not at all.
All right, guys.
All right.
As always, thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much.
Or watching. Yeah. You know, whatever it is you do, we appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
And we'll see you, not next time, but we'll see you
soon.
Around in May. In May, things are going to start picking up. Yep. So that's when we're going to be back in the game, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a good night. And we'll see you next time. That's funny. You're going to laugh?
Yeah.
All right, then.